sunshine on my mind. My body gets to moving, and I've got a little time. 20 extra minutes, but 5 is all I need. We could do the.
And we're back. Welcome to another edition of the Morning Wood Show. I am just one of your hosts, Richie Sky, and this is
Jamal Maurice Bouvier.
Bam Bam. So we're here. We got to talk first. We got to talk about the happy hour that we just had for First Fridays with Life Magazine at Touchdown this past Friday. I want to say thank you for coming out. He wants to say thank you for coming out and posing for all those pictures with him, which you can see on our Facebook page at facebook.com/themorningwoodshow.
All 137 pictures.
Bam.
50 of them are me.
Oh, we got to say a couple of thank yous. To who? Who are we thanking? DTK Photography.
Of course, we have to thank DTK. We're thanking Traffics Designs for our flyers. We're thanking A-List Travel and Entertainment for buying the first 30 lushes a free drink.
Bam.
For the evening.
Good.
Oh, and we also must thank J.Lee Gourmet Desserts, all the way from Charlotte, North Carolina, for providing us with exclusively made cookies for our guests. It was amazing. The event went off very well, and we thank you all so much for coming and sharing and laughing, and we look forward to seeing you all the next First Friday. So
it'll be in April.
And if you missed this one, make sure you're there for the next one,
because it was fun.
We'll be there.
Bam. So we got to go ahead and get started. Let's get started with what's going on in the world. Tell us what's going on in the world.
Okay, look. Let me get everything together. I was looking for some stories to talk about today, and I had a lot of stuff, that, I feel like I wanted to bring you all today. But there are a couple of things that were more important than others. Now, of course, you all know, and you've heard in the past couple of days, this jackbutt, Rush Limbaugh. This man is he just won't go away, and you have so many people that subscribe to him and that listen to him. It's really ridiculous. But anyway, there was a Georgetown student on Capitol Hill, and she was talking about public assistance for birth control or whatever, and he just went hard on her. Like, I mean, he called the girl a slut, he called her a prostitute. I mean, he said that she wanted the taxpayers to pay her for having sex, and I'm like, dude, I mean.
So was she a guest on this show?
No, she was on Capitol Hill. You missed that part?
She
was a guest. She was on Capitol Hill, and they were talking about it. But on his show is when he just basically flipped and just went to the left on this girl. And I feel really bad for her, because she's just basically stating what she believes as far as trying to help somebody out who may be in need of those services. And he just, I just can't not see a man with a mother saying that about a woman in this situation or any other situation.
At the end of the day, he's what do you call a shock jock? Really, that's not my cup of tea anymore.
The shock is, for him, several advertisers have been just pulling out of his show left and right. They've been packing up kit and caboodle and hitting the highway. And basically, and he's even come out to say that he was sorry. I have no feelings for people when they say stuff like this and then they come out and say that they're sorry, because I don't feel that you really mean that apology that you're giving. But he said something to the fact of he's sorry to see his advertisers go, and that they basically profited from his audience. So basically, they're telling you that they no longer need your business. Does it get any more?
It's like after you've been broken up with, and then you try to say, well, I was going to break up with you first.
Right.
Are you serious?
Right. Or you get fired, you're like, oh, I
quit anyway. What?
It's just crazy, and I just think this dude, he must have nuts the size of grapefruits. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me just to come back with it like that. But however big his nuts are, it's time for him to be neutered and silenced.
Cracked.
So, and just in more news about people just really voicing how they feel. Kirk Cameron, if you remember, he was on the show Growing Pains. I'm dating myself, but I'm sure there are a lot of you out there who know exactly what I'm talking about and who I'm talking about. He was on Piers Morgan's show, and he said that homosexuality is unnatural and is detrimental and ultimately destructive to so many of the foundations of the civilization. And I'm like, where are you getting these numbers from? Where are you getting these facts from?
Well, who cares? Is he doing something now? Like, is he acting?
He's a
dude,
preacher.
Stick to acting. Like, really? He's a preacher?
Yeah, something like that. But, I mean, that's one thing I learned from my best friend, and when people say certain things, not to react and get really upset, but just ask them, where are you getting your facts from? And let's see data. So, shout out to my best friend for calming me down on that, and Mr. Cameron, show us some data, because as far as I know, our founding fathers wore wigs and blush. I mean, doesn't get any more gay than wigs and blush. You know, not saying that they were gay, but it's just foolishness.
They were gay.
But anyway, he basically was saying that the people that have fired back at him, that support tolerance, have fired back at him with hate. Now, I can kind of understand where he's coming from with that. You know, even though he expressed his views, if you're trying to get people to be more tolerant of the way you live, you can't fire back to somebody in a hateful way. You have to set the example, and you have to be the bigger person, get your point across, but be the bigger person in the situation or whatever. But what really gave me the side eye was he said that his gay friends support and encourage him. Now, I want to know, who are your gay friends? And
they're probably watching Logo.
I want to see all of y'all at Pride, because I want to have a conversation with you for supporting this foolishness. And his co-host, she played his sister on the show, Tracy Gold. She went on Twitter and she was like, I'm a strong supporter of the LGBT community. I believe in equal rights for all people. Hashtag no hate. Hashtag love. In other words, she was saying, don't uninvite me to Pride this year because I don't fool with him like that.
I'm trying to get paid.
Hashtag hag for life. Hashtag
closet queen.
Closet queen. No, she didn't say all of that, but it was good for me. I mean, that's what I would have said. But speaking of queens, it's been reported by Muse Magazine that Logo. Now, a lot of you know that Logo has been a network that basically show a lot of gay and lesbian movies and just their own little, but we'll get to the hour in just a second.
There. You said it correctly.
Their own little network for our community or whatever, and it was just reported that we read in Muse, the magazine, that they are dumping the queens.
Yes. They're removing all gay programming from the Logo network.
And I'm just like, how do you be a gay network and you're dropping all the gay shows? Okay. So basically they said they decided to dump the gay programming because they feel that gays and lesbians are leading fully integrated lives. Like on regular networks, like shows like Modern Family. And they said the shows like Modern Family depict a more accurate story of gays and lesbians. And I can kind of feel that statement a little bit. You know, there are more diverse characters on TV. I mean, you can turn to any channel, there's a gay character on every channel, but I don't think that's the reason for you to dump all of your gay programs because of that. I think you need to revamp and put some information out there so you can get some fresh meat, some fresh writers to come in and build up your network. I mean, the channel was okay, but when you took off Noah's Ark, there was no reason for us to really watch. You know, every time we watched, it was a show about some white gay guys or some white lesbians wrestling in prison. I don't want to see that. You know, how many times can you show the movie Latter Days? It was a good movie, but you can't show that every day. So, I mean, I just think that they need to just revamp and get some more writers, you know. So now they're planning to show shows like America's Next Top Model and RuPaul's Drag Race.
America's Next Top Model is on 5 channels, like 10 hours a day. I'm tired of it. I love you, Tyra, but I'm tired of it.
Okay.
Syndication. I mean, she's getting paid though.
She's getting paid. You know, if that's your option, just fold up and just wrap a rainbow flag around it and call it a day.
Okay, can I say something? Yes. I don't really care. You know why? Because they don't have any culturally diverse shows on that network. Everybody on there is just the same complexion. And that's no shade to anybody. But what I'm saying to you is that you need to integrate different multicultural backgrounds into your shows. Like, who does that? Every other network has programming geared towards a variety of different backgrounds. And Logo, for real? Get out of here.
Okay. Tell me how you really feel. Holding my script all up in the air. But that's fine too.
I'm sorry, I've been dying to do that all day.
Speaking of having your own, Oprah's network OWN is going to air her video with Bobby Christina on Sunday, and I'm so glad that that she's doing this with Oprah. And she felt like she could do this with Oprah because she trusts Oprah, and she feels as though Oprah hasn't done anything to make her mother look bad in the media and stuff like that. She said Oprah was one of the first people to reach out to her when her mother, Whitney Houston, passed. So I'm excited to see this, and I'm glad that we still have journalists like Oprah that can get these stories that we really want to hear. Now, I really don't want Bobby Christina to go on an interview circuit right now. I mean, I think this is a good interview, but I think that from this point, she needs to do a lot of healing before she even talks about this anymore. I just, you know.
I mean, I guess for me, you know, and I love Oprah, I love, you know, Whitney Houston. I mean, we did a show. We did
a couple shows.
Right. So my thing is this. I just kind of feel like, and maybe if she's okay with it, then that's fine, but I just feel like it's so soon. Like, I know I wouldn't personally be prepared to go on television right now, you know, at this stage and be able to have that type of conversation. Yeah, you know what I mean?
But different people grieve in different ways. This may this may be the first step in her healing process.
It could be. I mean, so I think Oprah heals too. She got healing in her touch.
Oprah makes you cry too.
She got healing in the touch though.
She can heal my pockets. Touch my pockets, oh.
Everything she touches turns to gold.
Okay.
She got that Oprah touch.
Stop touching me.
Sorry.
But I'm looking forward to that. And, you know, of course, we're going to talk about it after it airs on TV. But let's get messy. So, last year, LeBron James' mom, I just want to say she has been a hot mess for a very, very long time. And I hate to talk about somebody's mama, but if you're out in public and you're slapping the valet guy, talking about, you don't know who I am, ma'am, who are you? Are you doing something that I should know who you are? Your son plays basketball, but you are who? So she slapped the ballet guy, and they said she was drunker than Cootie Brown.
I want to slap somebody too.
And so she's been charged. She has to do 20 hours of community service. She won't go to jail, and she has to give $1,000 to the Clinton Bush Haiti Relief Foundation or whatever. I think that she should give more than $1,000. I mean, you want to throw around, you don't know who I am, show me who you are with your bank book.
Bam.
Bam. Anyway, Rihanna, our girl Riri. Now, okay, I love a little messy and a little shade. It's okay sometimes, but so Rihanna is being called a racist. Apparently she tweeted a pack of rice cakes wearing shades and earrings that Chris Brown's girlfriend, I'm going to try to pronounce her name, Karrueche. If that's not it, so what? She tweeted karaoke. She tweeted a picture of karaoke. No, she tweeted a picture of a pack of rice cakes and shades and earrings, and the earrings that karaoke normally wear on Twitter. So they're calling her a racist because karaoke is half Vietnamese. Aren't we all half of something? So I think the little girl's in her feelings or whatever, and I can kind of understand. But then also in Rihanna's song "Birthday Cake," she said, "Remember how you did it? Remember how you fit in? If you still want to kiss it, come and get it. Sweeter than a rice cake." Shade. Now that's some oak tree shade. So stay tuned to see what's gonna happen with karaoke and Rihanna and these pack of rice.
Ain't nothing gonna happen with karaoke.
I know she may clap back.
How?
I don't know. She may chop her or something.
She ain't gonna chop Rihanna.
She's Vietnamese.
Let me just tell you
She may
something.
chop her.
I think Rihanna can hold her own against any other female.
Okay, well, and that's fine. Okay, well, we don't want Rihanna in any more fights. She may lose this one too. So
Rihanna, you come on the show,
and that's fine too. I'm gonna keep going. Real Housewives of Atlanta. I watched it. Nothing really popped off other than the silly argument with Candy.
I didn't say nothing about a black baby.
Sheree and Kim. I mean, it's stupid. Sheree's fake, and the thing that blew my mind, Kim was like, "Oh, Sheree and I have been friends for over 10 years, so I trust her." This hoe just tried to pull your wig off last year. Stop pulling at my wig. You know what I mean? You trust her. Girl, get a grip. Foolishness. But, oh my God.
Wasn't Nene the one that introduced him?
Yeah, but for some reason, they've been friends for over 10 years. Okay, girl, all right, whatever. The other shade was Candy, while they were on their way to Kim's house, they stopped by Sheree.
They stopped by the Sheree's parking lot.
Piece of the forest, because that's what it looks like, a piece of the forest. And they just stood there, and all you heard were crickets.
They were like,
you didn't hear any bulldozers, you didn't hear any Mexicans, you didn't hear, that was racist.
That was no, no.
I'm so sorry. You didn't hear anything out there, and they just sat there and oh my God,
there was nothing.
They just said, "I don't think it's going to be ready in time for the holidays." That was like the best line
in 2013
all night. But we're gonna keep watching the show, and hopefully they'll pick it up in the reunion show, and somebody will snatch a wig. I don't know.
You got to move on to basketball.
We do, but we got to stop.
Face.
Fine. Basketball wise, it's just kind of boring, and it's I don't know. I think they're running out of stuff to really show. Just the whole New York set is giving me gas.
I kind of like the New York set, although I don't really understand it because I thought it was Basketball Wives Miami.
They're reaching with this New York set, and it's like this new girl, Kenya Bell and Keisha.
Look, you've been warned about Kenya. Shh, don't say nothing.
Kenya can bring it if she wants to. They're gonna go and have a discussion about their friendship with what's the girl, Tammy and Evelyn and Shawnee. Y'all don't even know them. Y'all were friends before y'all met them. Why are y'all gonna sit there in front of them and discuss your friendship? That was like the dumbest moment of the night for me. It was just stupid. I don't know. I don't know why I'm still watching.
I love Evelyn and Tammy.
Tammy had a breakthrough though.
Really?
She talked about being raped and being held at gunpoint, so she talked about why she was so angry most of the time, whatever. But now you're laughing.
I'm laughing at your comment about being angry most of the time. No, for real, I love Tammy. I love
Tammy.
I feel like she's a three-dimensional character on a reality show, and what I mean by that is we see a lot of sides of her. We see the angry side, and now
last night we saw a lot of the messy side of Tammy, but that's fine.
Speaking of messy,
we have a new show. We hope that you all have a new show. GCB with Christian Chenoweth and Annie Potts. Those are the headline characters for me. The show is amazing. It's hilarious. You've got to.
I laughed the entire time. I laughed the entire night.
Annie Potts, she said, "God often speaks to me through Christian Dior. I fell out and hit the floor." So that's something new that we're going to be watching.
And we keep it up with.
Are watching it as well. We thought we had some deceased news because reportedly Tila Tequila has been trying to kill herself all week. But she's still here.
It's not funny.
So we don't have any deceased news.
Why is she trying to kill herself?
I don't know. I thought the girl died 2 years ago. It's the Morning Wood Show. She's still here. We're still here. Keep watching us. Keep liking us.
Stalking us.
Subscribing to us.
Showing up at our doors at midnight.
Coming to our happy hours.
Calling us. Texting us. His number is 202. I won't say that.
We love you. Peace.
Thanks for watching The Morning Wood Show. Be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
What's up now? Got wood, got wood, got wood, got wood, got wood, got wood. Wake up in the morning and I'm feeling like a Mac. I can hit a home run cause it's like a ball bat. Hard as a rock but my body still sleep. Rub it out till it's done. When I'm done I'm all geek. Feel it fresh, feel it under my thumb. Feel it in the morning, feel it when I come out of the bed, rolling with the sunshine. Liquid that is, can't wait till next time. Monday morning, start with a bang. Explosions in my hands and I let it all hang. Loose, let it drop, then I grab my clothes. I'm jumping off the bed, feeling fresh, let's go. Pick it in, let it swim. Throw the towel in, feeling good about the wood. Good wood is not a sin.